Alright guys, so let's take a look at everything that we get. You do get a lot of reuse with this guy, just so you know, and that's a theme with Ben Affleck Batmans. I'll just go over it real quick. So from BVS all the way up until this figure, and everything in between besides the mech suit, you get pretty much the same hands, except for one with this package, and I believe it's only this figure that didn't have it, and that is the one that holds his brander. So you get 7 interchangeable hands, including the 2 fists that are on him, 2 open palms, you get 2 grip hands right here, and then you get 1 for his battering. That's right there. You get 3 batterings right here. You get 2 grapnel effects, 1 that's zigzagged, and then a straight line right here. They did include both grapnels with this set, so you get this one that he had when he used the mech suit. I'm not sure if he used this in Justice League. I'm assuming so because he had a little more armor plating on him than usual, so maybe assume this is what he uses for the heavier weight. So I'll put that right there, and then you get the one with his wood handle, like so, which is beautiful. I love Hot Toys grapnel guns for all their Batman figures, man. They really do a great job. So then this is a new thing, I believe, at least, these little grenades. As you can see here, grenades, bombs, whatever you want to call it, rounded on the bottom with a kind of like a flat bottom so that they will sit like so and not roll all over the place, which is nice. I quite like that. So then you get the 3 batterings, you get more grapnel effects. So you get this one right here opened, and then you get these 2 closed ones, which will actually, I guess I can show you this real quick. I'll take this goes on the end, not on the end, on the side of the actual grapnel. So if you don't want to display it in it, you just put it right on the side, and then you can put this one in the grapnel, like that. See? That's pretty nice. I quite like that. Okay, so then you get 2 new glasses, strictly for this suit, obviously. So you get a pair that goes over his eyes, and then this sits on his forehead when he wants to flip them up. Pretty dope. Which I will show you both of those. You get him looking to the left, and him looking to the right, as you can see there. And then we get 2 mouth plates. So I'll just go ahead and magnetize these on the end of this so we can get a close-up. All right, so you get him angry, teeth showing, and let's just take a moment to appreciate Hot Toys work here. I mean, look at that. You, just by looking at the mouth plate, you know that's Ben Affleck, right? You got his little freckle right there, his scrub, right? And then this side, and that's definitely Ben Affleck, spot on. So this is another reuse. I mean, you've gotten these with every figure from the BVS Batman to the Suicide Squad Batman to the Nightmare Batman to the Justice League Batman, and now the Tactical Suit Batman. The only one I don't believe, or maybe you did get this with the Armored Batman as well. I know you didn't get it with the Battle Damaged one. He just had one expression, which was kind of weak. Take a good look at that, man. That's nice. I tell you what, man. I love Hot Toys work. I absolutely do. And out of all companies for figures, there's no company like mass production that does what Hot Toys does. There just isn't. There's not. When it comes to a 1/6 scale articulated, fully articulated figure with real clothing, it's just amazing. So this is him without any of his glasses on. On the sides of his actual head here, he just has pieces that fit right up in there, like so. These, they come right out. So those will pull out, and then you put the glasses in. I heard so many people talking about this cape that it was amazing when this guy came out, and you didn't even need a custom cape. I'm trying to see what they found, because on his right shoulder right here, your left, I'm having trouble getting this to lay flat like it should, and it's a little bit uneven. Not only that, but the cape feels very stiff. Now, that being said, I got this off Big Bad Toy Store, and I know that they've had this since, what, last summer? Was it last summer? It had to have been, if not longer. So it's probably been sitting in a box for a long time. So maybe, that will loosen up and not be so stiff with time. But let's go ahead and throw some glasses on him and take a look at how that looks. All right, here we have the glasses over his eyes. And this looks great, man. This really looks amazing, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. I'm happy I got the figure. I'm a little disappointed with the cape. But, you know, when you step back and you look at it, it's that you can admire the art that went into making this guy. I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. It's also harder, I should mention, to get his arms close to his torso because of these pieces around his biceps and shoulders. But that doesn't mean that you can't get him in any sort of dope pose. Another thing that I saw mentioned a lot with this guy was how thin the neck is. That doesn't seem to be bothering me at all. Matter of fact, really don't notice that. One thing though, this part right here at the end of his chest sat under this armor in the movie, or it was like neck and neck with it. I'm not sure if they were able to implement that, probably not with the articulation scheme. So it's, you know, I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it, but that is something that stood out to me. Again, but I'm not, you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. We come down a little bit, you can see the straps around his torso area. All right, so here he is head to toe, and as you can see, it really does look good, dude. All right, we're going off the tripod now into handheld, and just take a look at the detail right here, man. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky, but I wanted to get really close up and I don't want to be hindered of my movement. The bat symbol, it looks awesome, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I've seen this suit so many times and I wasn't really like, I was like, okay, it's dope, but it's not my favorite out of all the Batfleck suits. But now, I don't know what changed, man. I think it's probably, you know, the Snyder Cut hype and all that, and the fact that we may never have him as Batman again. I mean, for the most part, until the Snyder Cut was announced, we never expected to see him as Batman again. But now that he's going to be, obviously, in the Snyder Cut, it's kind of brought back the love and the passion for the suit, the character, so on and so forth, if that makes sense. I apologize for all the paint spray on my table. No, it's not dust. I do dust my collection in my office. Somebody in the comments said that like a week ago or something, like, man, you need to dust. It's not dust. It's paint. It's from airbrushing. Airbrushing, all of it. Like, paint has been on here forever. Usually I'll put some acetone on a little cloth and wipe it, but I haven't got around to that. That's why some videos you'll see it all over the place, some videos you won't. But yeah, taking a look at the Shin Guards, just the texture alone, and then all the indents, battle damage, so on and so forth, very impressive. And these, like, they look like metal, you know what I mean? Like, so do they look like metal plating. Obviously, it's just plastic or resin, whatever, I'm not sure, but it's dope, dude. They did an amazing job with this figure, as they've done with all the other Batfleck figures, man. I've been thoroughly impressed, but there is one gripe, and let's get into it. My one and only gripe really is going to be the cape, and I don't know where the disconnect is. People were saying that this was like an amazing cape as far as drape quality, and I'm more into drape capes than I am wired capes. I love wired capes, especially on like my Mezco figures and 112 scale stuff. Both 1/6 and 1/4 stuff, it's hard to have room to get a wired cape and pose it, so on and so forth. At least for me it is, for my situation. Others maybe not. But I'm not having the best drape with this cape. I do like the ends. It looks cool, feels nice. It also feels very stiff, and this material is the kind that definitely sticks to each other, so or sticks to itself. So you might have an instance where some of the pattern rips off just from sticking to each other. So definitely watch out for that. I mean, in the middle here, it feels like good quality. You know, it feels like nice and like softer, you know what I mean? But on the outer edge here, not so much. Now, people are saying that it's the same cape as the regular suit Justice League figure, and it kind of looks like it, kind of feels like it, but it's just really stiff. And I don't know if that's just from it sitting in a box for a while, because it's been out for a minute now, and I got it from Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not entirely sure. And for whatever reason, I'm having issues on this side for it laying flat. And the thing is, with my Batmans, I don't like the cape fraying out like that. If it's going to be wrapped around him, I want it to wrap around and look neat. If it's going to be behind him, I want it neatly behind him. I don't want it coming all out, because then it just tends to look a little bit unrealistic, at least in my book. I think you kind of want to have it. Well, it's going to be hard to do this with one hand. All right, so I prefer it more like that, if that makes any sense. I just like it tucked neatly behind his back and draped down. And I feel like that's more of a realistic look because the actual weight of a cape hanging off your back, and in the movies, it tends to look like this, neatly behind the back. Unless you're Keaton, you know, then maybe the other way. Maybe it's a little bit different. But for usually, you know, Batfleck or Nolan's Batman, it just drapes directly behind him. And the mouth plates are just on a magnet, right? So it looks like this on the back, and it's a pretty, where's my check this out. It's a pretty strong magnet, actually one of the stronger magnets in a figure that I have other than Deadpool. So yeah, you get 3 interchangeable mouth plates, and they do not give you a tool to take the mouth plate that's in off, which bothers the hell out of me because you have to dig at this to get it out, and that you just risk scratching this shit. Now, some people have said you just go from the bottom. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not having good luck with that at all. So if you get this figure, or you get really any of the Ben Affleck Batmans, be cautious of that. I think the BVS one, it's not a magnet. Actually, this tip right here at the end, you put that inside the cowl and just pop out the mouth plate, so on and so forth. Which I would have preferred that. With this setup, you can't even do that, and I'll show you why. And look at a fresh fucking scratch mark. You'll never see it, but I know it's there. That pisses me off. So the reason you can't use this on this cowl is because they took the hole out, and they want it magnetic now. So that's fine, I'm all for that, but fuck, at least give us a tool to take the motherfucker out. I don't think the magnet's strong enough to get it from the... No. I mean, you'd have to get a really strong magnet to pull it from the front, and still, I don't think that would work. So I'm most displeased with that. I think the next plate that I put in, I'm gonna leave. Well, actually, I gotta show you guys this one. So it looks like I'm gonna be scratching up every single one of these. Or here, we'll just leave it. No, we gotta push it in there. It's gotta look right. I'm not gonna do you guys like that. All right. Well, actually, that looks good. Maybe I'll leave that in. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Put a batarang in his hand. Call it a day. So yeah, mouth plates look great. Magnetic feature. I just wish that they gave us something to take it out, because it doesn't help having that magnetic feature if I can't actually take the mouth plate out. It kind of works against me, as to where this system, you can just pop it out. But like I said, I do enjoy the concept and the idea of a magnetic mouth plate. It's just, it sucks for this because it's really hard to get out. All right, guys, to wrap this up, man, I thought I would put my other 2 Ben Affleck Batflecks next to the tactical suit and do a little comparison. So obviously we're not gonna be able to judge height and all. We're not doing all that, right? We're just taking a look. So check it out, man. I love the BVS suit overall. Like, I still think that suit is superior to the Justice League suits, but the Justice League suits are also very dope, man. They really are, and they don't get the credit that they deserve. And I think through the Hot Toys, that definitely helped that out a lot, because both of these have sold out, by the way. So, you know, that says something. The Wonder Woman still isn't sold out. I think the Flash is. A lot of people love that Flash figure. And then I know Aquaman's not sold out. If he is, that's news to me. But yeah, these are great, dude. So I still need Nightmare Batman, which next to this suit right here, that's probably my favorite out of the Batfleck suit. And it's not even, you know, he has extra clothes on. But I can't wait to get that Nightmare Batman. I got the Mezco figure, and it just doesn't do it for me. And then I'd like to get another armored Batman. I had the battle damaged armored Batman, but you know, I don't know, man. I didn't like the expression on his face, and you got to get that full helmet look, you know, for my collection at least. You know, I feel like that would do it justice. So I don't know if I want to get the black chrome one, because that represents like the rain scene. You know, it kind of reminds you of it. Or if I want to just get the regular version. I haven't made my mind up yet, but these are definitely like on my hit list. Nightmare Batman, I think, is going to be next, because he's skyrocketing in price, and I got to get him before he's unobtainable, like the quarter scale Dark Knight Rises figure. That took some time to get. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, man. I know that there's so much crap going on in the world and everybody's trying to pull everybody in every which direction. I hope this 10 to 20 minute video, however long it was, just brought you peace about your day and helped you enjoy something. If it did, I think I deserve a thumbs up. What do you think? Drop one below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, on Instagram, we are giving away the Walmart exclusive Marvel Legends Black Widow figure. That's the gray Black Widow with her short hair. Really dope figure, actually. If you don't collect Hot Toys and you're looking for something really nice at affordable price point, that figure is really dope. I actually really enjoy it. So yeah, we're doing that. And that's going to do it, man. So stay tuned for more content coming up. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.